Hey everyone, my name is Kim Coletti. I am so happy to be here. We're doing a 5-part series, and the series is going to include some mobility movements for total body. It's also going to incorporate a lot of functional movements, so just have fun with the practice. This is your own practice. I'm simply offering you suggestions, and I'll say that at the beginning of each episode, but really have fun with it, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys. And what you would need is water. This is going to be around 45 minutes, a mat, and any props that you may have or need or want or may think that you need. So blocks, straps, towels. If you don't have a strap, you can use a t-shirt or a towel. Blocks, if you don't have that, you can use books, anything that props yourself up that's stable. And yeah, your trusty mat. If you don't have that, take a towel, that will work as well. And I'm wearing socks because I'm cold, so if you're on a mat, it's definitely better without socks. But I am so happy to be here, and let's get started. We're gonna bring ourselves in a child's pose. So your toes can touch, your big toes can touch. You can bring your knees out to the side, getting more into the hips and your inner thighs, or you can release your lower back by bringing the knees together. If taking the arms forward is too much, you can rest your head on your hands, making a nice pillow, stacking one hand on top of the other. And just begin to notice the sounds around you, so we're allowing ourselves to become present. And when we tap into our senses, we become present. We become present in the space that we're in. We're not worried about the things that may have happened to us earlier or what we have going on next. When you focus on the sounds around you, you focus on the temperature of the air on your skin. You focus on maybe the smells in the room or the taste in your mouth. We're taking the avenue of our inner self rather than focusing on the external world. Just take a couple more breaths here. If setting an intention is in your practice, you can begin to set one. I like taking my hands in prayer and drawing the thumbs to the nape of the neck. And walk the elbows forward for a deeper tricep stretch. Constricting the back of the throat on your inhales, on your exhales. Making an ocean-like wave sound, or like you're fogging up a mirror with your breath. The lips stay closed. We're inhaling and exhaling through the nose. When you're ready, you can extend your arms forward, push into the hands, maybe look forward towards the elbows, and then walk your hands to the right. Contract your right side, find length in your left. If taking a half bind works for you, you can take your bind, reaching the right arm around your lower back, or stay here. Try to keep both hips towards your heels. And if this is ever too much, you can take a block in between your calves and your hamstrings, or pillows, towels. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, walk it over to the left. Melting your head down. If you took a half bind on your first side, marry that movement on this side, only if it's available. So yeah, we want to try to find balance, but we don't want to push ourselves, especially if one side is a little bit deeper than the other. We want to do what we can with what we have at that given day. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, we're going to shift forward into a tabletop. So we're going to do our cat-cows a little bit differently. Inhale, you're going to drop the belly, look forward, but send the weight forward. Shoulders move past your wrists. And then exhale, round and curl, untuck your toes. Send your hips towards your heels, but you don't have to go all the way. Inhale, shift forward, drop the belly, look forward, shoulder blades squeeze. Exhale, round and curl, send your weight back. Take a few more on your own. So we're getting into the wrists. Maybe getting into the lower back a little bit more. Good, and begin to release. Center yourself. You can walk your knees underneath your hips. Begin to reach your right arm forward and take big circles back, up, forward, down, and around for 3, 2, 1. Reverse the direction for 3, 2, and 1. Reach your right arm up. Spin a little bit deeper. You could take the right hand behind your head as you open up your right shoulder and chest a little bit more. And release. Other side, same thing. Left arm reaches forward. Begin to circle it back, up, forward, down, and around. And reverse the direction. Good. Reach up, look up. Cactus the arm if you want a little bit more. You can take your left hand behind your head if you want even more. Release. Left hand meets the right. We're going to begin to walk our hands forward for puppy pose. A lot of times this entry is too intense, so you can even come onto the forearms, come onto the belly, extend your arms forward. The chest and the chin can come down. And then you'll simply walk your knees up as you stick your booty in the air, okay? Any amount. Eye gaze stays forward. Make sure you're breathing, slightly tuck the tailbone. And then walk the hands back. Tuck the tailbone more, push up into your tabletop, and we're going to find a downward facing dog. Begin to find your upside down V shape with your body. Lengthening your spine with every inhale. The knees can bend, the knees could be straight. And inhale, heel toe your feet to the top of the mat. Keep your neck long. When you get to the top, inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, one more breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. And exhale, hands by your hips. We're gonna work through Surya Namaskar A, okay? So we're just gonna warm up the body, move at your own pace. Move with your breath. Inhale, reach up, palms together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hop or step back. Plank to low push up. Your knees could be down or lifted. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding a few breaths here. Inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together, tuck the tailbone, engage the glutes and the quads. Exhale, hands by your hips. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or hop back, plank to low push-up. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. I know it's hard in the beginning of class to find stillness, but we have the movement. And when we hold these poses, the state of the asana, we really find space. We really can understand what's going on in the body as well. So not every single moment we need to move. We need to be at peace with the stillness as well. Inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands by your hips. Final time through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, feet to hands. Lengthen, halfway lift, look forward. If you can, press your hands down, slide them back energetically. If that means bending the knees slightly to find foundation in the hands, that's perfectly fine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands by your hips, Samastitihi. We're going to move into Surya Namaskar B now. Again, just warming up our body. Chair pose, inhale, Utkatasana, bend the knees, sweep the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot steps through. Try not to use momentum, knee to chest. Step through. Left foot plants 45 degrees. Inhale, begin to rise. Grounding the back foot and the front foot completely. Lift from the back inner thigh. Exhale, lower hands to frame your front foot. Step to plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog, other side. This time, maybe try taking the right foot, plant it 45 degrees, left knee to chest, step through. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, reach up. Exhale, lower down, we're finding Chaturanga, all on one exhale. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Finding 5 breaths here, lengthening the inhales and the exhales. Slightly wrap the rib cage in, expand the breath through the rib cage, left and right. Good. Breathe. Don't mind me, I'm taking my socks off now. Last breath here. And inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms, reach up. Stand tall, Samastitihi, mountain pose. Again, before we switch it up, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hopper step back, plank to low push up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right side, warrior 1, rise. Tuck the tailbone, rib cage in, arms back. Exhale, lower down, plank to low push up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, right foot plants 45, left foot steps through. Inhale brings you up. Exhale, lower down. Plank to low push up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Gather yourself here with your breath, lengthening the inhales and exhales. I know that was a lot, especially if you're not used to moving through those vinyasas fairly quickly. And if that was nothing, then hopefully you still got a good warm-up. I can tell you from experience that taking those sun salutations A and B's feels absolutely amazing. And if you have anything going on in the body with the wrist, the back, there's always places to go. You can turn it up, you can turn it down. Inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair. Bend the knees, sweep the arms, navel in, palms together. Stand tall, Samastitihi. Good. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. We're gonna go into right side warrior three. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift, left leg extends back. Pause here. Try to get your left leg parallel to the floor, and if you need to place your hands on blocks to raise the floor closer to you, you can, or you can turn it up by taking hands to heart center. Find a nice long step back. Inhale, rise, high lunge. As we exhale, lunge twist, left hand plants, right arm lifts. Right hand down, straighten out your right leg for a moment and flex your foot. Toes draw up towards the ceiling or sky. Bend into the right knee, step to plank, chaturanga low push-up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, hopper step forward, feet to hands. Lengthen, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, hands to your lower back. We're gonna find a back bend. Send your hips forward, shoulder blades squeeze, ground the feet, lift up and back. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hopper step back, plank to low push up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Going right forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, feet to hands. Lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. You'll have a chance to go deeper in your back bends. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Extend your right leg back, warrior three. Drop the right hip. A lot of times we open the right hip. We really want to get the right leg parallel to the ground. Now I really can't cheat here because I have this wooden bar behind me. And find your high lunge. Take a big step back. Reach your arms up. Tuck the tailbone. Long spine, crown of the head reaches high. Lunge twist. Open up to the left. Good. Left hand down. You're going to step to plank and move through your vinyasa. Good. Inhale, feet to hands, hopper step. Lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. You're going to take the right leg, extend it back, warrior three. High lunge. Take a big step back, reach your arms up. As you exhale, lunge twist. Left hand reaches high, right hand down. And then you're going to lower the left hand, straighten out the left leg, flex your foot, fold. Inhale, bend into the front knee, step back, plank to low push-up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. So now we're going to continue to build. So every time we move through the flow, it's going to get a little more complicated, a little more in depth, but you can always stick to the fundamental postures. You can always opt out of things, okay? Inhale, hopper step, feet to hands. Lengthen, halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, bend the knees, sweep the arms, reach up. Hands to heart center, sit low. Good. Now sweep your arms back, palms face up, lift up your heels. Straighten out your legs as you mount into your diver's pose. And then lower your hands, keep the heels high, and then lower the heels. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, hopper step back, take a vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up, bend your knee, open up your hip. Try to create 90 degrees in your right knee. Lengthen your left side waist. Take your knee to your nose, shift forward, pause, step through. Inhale, rise, high lunge or crescent. Water wheel, open up to the right. Left arm reaches forward, right arm back. Find lunge, twist, left hand down, right arm high. You could stay here or come into your IT band stretch, spinning on the blades of your feet, either keeping the hips high or lowering the hips down. Option to take your right hand to your right inner thigh or your left inner thigh. Good, breathe. Coming back into your lunge twist. Right arm reaches high. And then we're going to take our left knee into our chest. Walk your left hand forward, draw the left knee in, and then right hand to your left foot, bound standing split. Drive the left knee high, melt your chest towards the right leg. Good. And then begin to release. You're going to take your left knee to your nose, step your left foot forward. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, fold. Lots of vinyasas today. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hopper, step back, plank to low push-up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, bend your knee, open up your hip. Good. Try to square off your shoulders to the ground as you stack the left hip over the right or move in that direction. Knee to nose, shift forward, pause. Step through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Open up to the left, water wheel. Now from here, you can bend into the front knee a little bit more. We're finding our lunge twist, right hand to the mat, left arm reaches high. Staying or spinning on the blades of your feet, IT band stretch. Now remember the options like we had on the other side. You can lower your hips. You can keep the hips high. Left hand can come to your right inner thigh or left inner thigh. Good. Find your breath. I don't know about you guys, but I'm already breaking a sweat in the AC'd room. Begin to release. So you're going to keep the left arm reaching up, going back into your lunge twist. You're going to slide the right hand forward. Take the right knee into your chest and then go for your bind, bound standing split. And begin to release. Right foot next to your left, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, cactus, the arms back bend. Notice I am not going deep, okay? You could tuck the tailbone, move the hips forward, but you also don't want to come back with a flat spine. You want to think of having a bar right below your scapulas, the shoulder blades, and you're lengthening your sideways, lifting up and over, okay? So you're lifting your underarms up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hopper, step back, plank to low push-up. Inhale, back bend. Shoulder blades squeeze. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts back and up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Now this time, if you want, you can lower the left forearm down, extend the right arm out to the side, or stay where you're at. And release. Extend your left arm if it was down, knee to nose. Step through. High lunge. Inhale brings you up. So we can move fast, but we want to move mindfully. Open up to the right, water wheel. Option to stay and exalt here, or you can lower your back knee and exalt. Inhale, rise, lunge twist, left hand down, right arm up. IT band stretch, spin on the blades of your feet. Squeeze your thighs together. Right hand can come to your inner thigh, left or right. Hips can stay lifted, or you can lower down. Nice. Now, if your hips are down, we're going to lift up the hips, moving into a side plank. If staying here best suits you, please stay here. Otherwise, step the right foot on top of or in front of your left foot. Bicep by your ear. Good. Release. Right hand down. You're going to take the right knee to nose, step through. Coming back into your lunge twist. Next time around, listen for change for that because it's going to get a little more difficult with the transition. Walk the left hand forward, left knee into your chest, right hand to left foot, lift, bound standing split. Now option to go into baby grasshopper. Walk your left hand to the left, soften the right knee, kick your left hand, your left foot into your right hand, and then you're grabbing onto the outer blade of your left foot. Good. So on the other side, you'll be able to see me a little bit better. And then begin to bend into the knee, coming into your bound standing split. Lower and kick to the right. And then lift, bound standing split. Really important to have strong foundation in your front foot. Last time through, kick. And lift. Good. From here, you're going to take the right hand down. You're going to take the left knee to your nose and kick your left foot all the way through and come onto your seat. Good. Open up your right knee for Janu Sirsasana A. Reach your arms up, right heel to left inner thigh, and begin to fold. Squaring the shoulders over your left leg. Inhale, rise. Reach up. You're going to take the right hand behind your hips, press into the right knee and shin, back bend. Nice. And slowly begin to release. Walk your left foot back, just about halfway. And then we're going to shift into our left foot. It's kind of awkward here because now we're sitting on our right heel, but then you're just going to lift up, standing split. Right foot next to your left, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hopper, step back, plank to low push up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Left leg lifts up, bend the knee, open up the hip. Right forearm can come down if you took that variation on the other side. And then we're going to push into the right hand, knee to nose, step through. High lunge, rise all the way up. Open to the left, water wheel. Option to stay here or lower the right knee and exalt. Good. Inhale, rise. Coming into your lunge twist. Right hand down, left arm reaches. Stay or move into your IT band stretch. And we're here for a couple breaths before side plank. So just find your stillness. Whatever works for you in this pose, in this posture, is perfectly fine. And then begin to lift up side plank. Left foot steps back. Reach your left arm up. Bicep by your ear. Now if you want to turn this up a little bit, which we're going to do in the next round, but I'll just give you a little hint and a little sneak peek. But you're going to take the left knee to your chest, step all the way forward, lunge twist, eventually without your left hand. And then you're going to walk the right hand forward, drive the right knee in, bind your foot. Take the right knee up, bound standing split. Try to square the hips. It's a little bit difficult. And then inhale, rise, bend into the left knee, kick to the left. Baby grasshopper. Try not to sickle your foot. Flex your foot. Keep the ankle in line with the knee. Push into the left foot, lift up. Keep your bind if you can. And then move into your second set, baby grasshopper. Good, one more time through. Inhale, lift up. Or maybe exhale, lifting up will help better. And then kick to the left. Exhale gives you a little more oomph, so that might help when you push up. Exhale, lift, hold here. Good, and begin to release. You're going to take your knee to your nose and kick all the way through. Sit down onto your seat. Open up your left knee to the left. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. Take your left hand behind your seat. Ground the left shin and knee. Add your back bend. And begin to release. Slide the right foot back about halfway. You're going to shift forward onto your right foot. And again, we're now sitting on the left heel, so a little uncomfortable, but just bear with me. Push into the right foot. Extend your left leg up, standing split. Left foot meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, fold, hinge at your hips. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hopper step back, plank to low push up. Remember, at any point, you can take away these vinyasas. You can add on. And let's find a child's pose. Let's bring the knees wide, getting into the inner thighs, the hips, as you melt your chin, your chest down, if that's possible, before we move into a third and final set of this flow. Again, just adding on a little bit more. Good. Inhale, shift forward. Finding your tabletop, you can work the knees in. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts up. You're going to bend your knee, open up your hip. Option to go into forearm stand. You can lower your elbows down and begin to just hop. Okay, maybe that's fine. And if you fly, you can fly. Begin to release. Plant your left hand down, your left foot down. You're going to take the knee to the nose, shift forward, pause. Step through. High lunge, begin to rise. Now lower the back knee, tap the floor, and lift it up. Water wheel, open up to the right. Stay or exalt. I'm going to lower the back knee down, but you can stay lifted. Inhale, rise, water wheel, lunge twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Stay here or find your IT band stretch. And you can lower the hips, lift the hips. We're going to go into side plank. So if you have a big toe bind, you can go for it right here. Ground the left foot, maybe shorten the stance, and then begin to lift up the right heel as you extend your right leg high. Good, we're gonna go back into lunge twist. Slowly take the right foot forward. Reach your right arm up. Good, now you're gonna walk the left hand forward. Left knee into your chest. Bind for your bound standing split. And then move into your grasshopper 3 times, or hold at any part, any point that you wanna stay. I'm just gonna hold bound standing split. Maybe you have one more left. We're all gonna meet in our bound standing split. And then when you're ready, you're gonna take the knee to your nose, release your right hand down. We're not gonna sit, we're gonna stand. So try to bend into the right knee and come all the way up to stand. Left knee is in line with your left hip. Figure 4, left ankle over your right thigh. Sit low. The more you bend into the right knee, you'll create a larger shelf. Flex your left foot. Now you can stay here, or you can add a twist, taking the left tricep, as I fall, the left tricep outside your foot, so on the sole of your foot. Now if you want to go into your full grasshopper, you're going to have to create chaturanga arms. So you're going to walk the hands to the right, pivot on the balls of your right foot so the heel's lifted. The right hip stays off your right arm. Bend into your elbows, create the shelf for your left foot, and then grip the fingers, kick your right foot forward. And then release. We're going to come back to center, hands to heart, and stand tall. Good. Twist to the left, right hand outside your left thigh. Reach your left arm back. Warrior 2. Find the back of the mat. Your arms reach in opposition. Flip your right palm, exalt. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side runner's lunge. Bend into your front knee, straighten out your right leg. Good. Inhale, warrior 2. Flip your right palm, exalt. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side runner's lunge. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, exalt. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side runner's lunge. Coming into lizard at the top of the mat, walk it forward. You can lower the back knee down or stay lifted. We're just going to find our breath here. Straighten out the right leg if you want. You can fold. Bend back into the right knee. If you want to take another quad stretch, you can. Good. Inhale, rise. Heel toe right foot in line with right hip. Straighten out your right leg, half split. If you have full split, you can go for it. Just slide the right leg forward. I slept on my body wrong, and my inner thigh on the left side and outer hip is feeling it, so I'm taking it easy. That's definitely where the true advanced practice comes in, is listening to the body, and it's taken years for me to be able to do that. Some people can receive and appreciate that overnight, but some people it just takes longer. Slowly release. You're going to plant your right foot. Extend the left knee off the mat. Sweep the right leg back and up. If you flip your dog, go for it. Otherwise, just stay right here. So you can go into your back bend into dancer's bridge, stepping behind you. And then we're going to go right into pigeon. Right knee behind your right wrist. So take your time if you're playing and then extend the left leg back. Inhale, square the hips. Maybe add a little back bend here. And exhale, fold. We're not going to be here for too long. Try to work the right hip back and down, left hip forward. Tuck the tailbone slightly. And that should increase the intensity automatically. And then if you still need more, you can slide your right foot forward. But a lot of times we don't have those energetic actions in a pose, and then we try to go deeper, and then it's too deep. Inhale, begin to rise. Tuck your back toes, right knee to chest, step through. Left foot meets the right, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reach up, palms together. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, halfway lift. Exhale, hop or step back, plank to low push up. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog, left leg lifts. So same thing, other side. If you had pincha practice, you can take your forearm stand here. Otherwise, just hold. Holding with your leg bent or straight is a great exercise. Pushing into the forearms, pushing into the hands. And then you can take your knee to your nose as you push your hands into the ground. Step through, high lunge. Good, begin to lower the right knee down and lift it up. Water wheel, open up to the left. Stay or exalt with your back knee lifted or lowered. Inhale, rise, water wheel. Lunge twist, right hand down, left arm up. Coming into your IT band stretch. And then we're going to move into side plank. If the hips are down, lift them up. I like shortening my stance just to get a better foundation with the right foot. Bind your left big toe with your peace sign fingers and then begin to lift. Good. Slowly begin to release. Left foot to the top of the mat, lunge twist. Walk the right hand forward. Take the right knee to your chest and then bind. Going from bound standing split to grasshopper, baby grasshopper 3 times, or just hold. Try to move with your breath. Good, one more time. If you are doing the 3, or if you finished, let's meet in our bound standing split. And then inhale, and begin to release your left hand down to the ground, knee to chest. Come all the way up to stand. Figure 4, right ankle over left thigh, sit low. You could stay here facing forward or add your twist, preparing for grasshopper. Maybe lower the right hand down and exalt. Or bend your hands or elbows and take your hands to prayer. And if you go for your full expression, walk your hands over to the left, plant your right foot on your right tricep, lean forward and kick. And then to release, foot plants, coming back forward into figure 4. Take your knee into your chest, come to stand. Dancing Shiva, twisting to the right. And if you lose balance like I just did, get right back into it. Warrior two, take a big step back. Reach your arms in opposition, inhale, flip your left palm, exhale, exalt. Inhale, rise. Exhale, side runner's lunge, bend into the right knee. 2 more times, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walking it into lizard. Hands to the top of the mat. Bending into your front knee. And you can lower down onto your forearms if that feels good. Like I said, you could take a quad stretch if you're ready for that. Good. Maintaining your breath. And then we're going to come into half split or full split. Heel toe the left foot in line with the hip socket. Draw the left hip back. Keep the right knee underneath your hip and begin to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Bend into the front knee. You're going to straighten out your legs. Sweep the left leg back and up. Bend the knee. Open the hips. Stay or flip your dog. And then finding pigeon together. Left knee behind your left wrist. Taking your time. Sit up tall. Square the hips. And when you're ready, begin to fold. And begin to release. Press your hands into the ground. You're going to tuck your back toes. If you want to take a full vinyasa, you can. You can come up to stand. Otherwise, you can step to a plank and then find your downward facing dog. We'll all meet in seated hop or step, coming forward. And we're going to find Dandasana when you're ready. So again, if you're flowing, please take your time. Everyone else, your hands are going to be outside your hips, quads engage. Draw the toes back towards your shins as your heels press into the mat. Shoulder blades squeeze, spine is long. So this should be pretty active. Then we're going to move into Paschimottanasana. Walk your hands down your legs. You can keep your hands there outside your legs. Or if you have the expression big toe bind, outer blades, or opposite wrist, you can go for that. Lengthen, look forward, and exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Slowly, one vertebrae at a time, roll yourself down onto your back. We're going to take the right knee into our chest, give yourself a squeeze, and then come into reclining lizard, taking the right hand to the outer blade of your foot, ankle, or calf, and then left hand to your hip. Pull the right knee all the way towards the floor if it can touch, and the left hip is allowed to lift. Just push it down with the hand, even if it's lifted. If this is too much, slide the left heel in a couple inches. And then release. Guide your knee across your body. Move your hips over to the right, reaching your right hand behind you. Eye gaze past your fingers. Good. Begin to release. Center your hips, extend your right leg. Pull the left knee in. And then find your reclining lizard, any variation, right hand to hip. Pulling the left knee as close to the floor as you can. And release. Guide your knee across your body with your right hand. Move your hips to the left. Reach your left arm behind you. And slowly release. Slide both legs forward for your final rest. If you want to take your knees into your chest one more time, you can. Otherwise, you can rest your hands by your hips, palms face up, toes splay out. Take an inhale together. Open up your mouth, exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. Just staying here for a couple moments. Allowing your body to completely rejuvenate, to heal. Allow the face to soften, your jaw to unhinge, the lips to part, and the tongue to fall back towards your throat. Release the throat, the neck, the chest, the shoulders. And try to stay here as long as you need. It's only been a couple minutes, but really you want to stay here for at least 7 minutes. It's always an honor and a pleasure guiding you through your practice. May all beings be at peace. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. You all did amazing, I'm sure. If you have any feedback, you can always reach out to me. It's Coletti Yoga, and you can find me on Instagram. I'm always here to assist you or point you in the right direction if I can. And you can reach out to How to Practice Yoga as well with any requests. I'm sure they'd love to hear that. So send messages both ways. And again, thank you. It's an honor. I love you all. Namaste.